Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Natta with you as we kick off a big three-day race weekend here in Hollandale Beach. Of course, Preakness 150 on Saturday. We've got a great card, but we've got a solid group today as well. 9 of them for you. Let's send it upstairs to track announcer Pete Aiello for your course and your weather conditions.
The weather is beautiful, sunny skies, temperatures close to 90 degrees. The main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, the turf course firm. In race 1, 2-year-olds go 5 furlongs. There are no changes. Racing at Gulfstream. The 2 favorites were both away quickly, but not as quick as Street Player, who's on to take over. Street Player to the top. Vito's Wildcat is second, and Ordinary is up on the outside, and Bowie is toward the rail. It's a length back to My Favorite Bird. The 2 laggards are Ralston and Valdero. Around the far turn they go. The leader is Street Player, on top by almost a length, and Ordinary. He's now second, back to third. Vito's Wildcat, My Favorite Bird is next. Bowie held up for a run, working 4 better than a Ralston, and the trailer is Valdero. They reach the top of the stretch. A quarter of a mile remains. They went 22 and 3 for the quarter. The leader, Street Player, by 2.5. Second is an Ordinary. Vito's Wildcat and My Favorite Bird are next. 1/8 of a mile to go. Street Player finding plenty here. Street Player definitely improves on the run as he's now widened the advantage. Street Player, the son of Street Boss, to win the Friday opener emphatically. He'll win by as much as he wants. Call it 8 lengths at the wire. Vito's Wildcat is up for second, and Ordinary third. My Favorite Bird fourth. Bowie, no good in the debut in the first race in 58-2. There, off and running. Messy start for this cat is napping. At the rail, Reverend Moon away the best and reaches out for the early lead. One more time going on the attack. These 2 race on. 3 wide into the turn is What It Is. He's now third. Then back to Yankee Drummer with Secret Bajent Man moving at his inside. Sponge Time is next. They're strung out over a lot of ground, so they must be rolling early. He's a Wild Child is second last, and after a messy start, the trailer is This Cat is Nappin'. Loose up front, Reverend Moon, 22 and 3 for a pumped-up opening quarter, and Edwin Gonzalez lets him roll. He now struts his stuff with a 7-length lead. At the rail, it's What It Is. That was One More Time, who just went wrong and unseated the rider. Appeared that Yankee Drummer and Sponge Time were a bit inconvenienced. They swing around the far turn, Reverend Moon. By all accounts, he's gone entirely too fast. He's in front by 2.5. What It Is second. Yankee Drummer and Secret Bajent Man as they start to close ranks on Reverend Moon, who is all in. Top of the stretch, then they move by 3/4 and 9 flat. The leader is What It Is. In between horses, Secret Bajent Man. Up on the outside, it's Yankee Drummer. They're an 1/8 of a mile from home. Secret Bajent Man. He's taken a clear lead with a 16th to go. Battling for second, Yankee Drummer and What It Is. But Secret Bajent Man, he's home first by 3 in the end. Yankee Drummer was second. What It Is third. Reverend Moon fourth. Then Sponge Time.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the 3rd straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
One mile the journey, they're all in line. And they're off. Darling Darley was bounced around between horses. Ridden toward the inside, Cose's looking for some forward position. The favorite's away in good shape, Worldly Beauty, and she's going to charge to challenge Worldly Beauty for a narrow lead. Cose is away in second. Out in the center, that's Kiki Love, who's an early third. Go Big Green is into fourth. Racing on her outside is Darling Darley. Two back to Current Situation, and Band of Roses is last. They complete the opening quarter behind long shot Cose, who struts her stuff with a 3-length lead. Worldly Beauty is now into second from Kiki Love, who's out in the center, in third. Darling Darley races as a team with Go Big Green. They're fourth and fifth. 3 better than Current Situation, who's well clear of Band of Roses. Half a mile from the wire. The leader is Cose by 2. Here's Jaramillo on Worldly Beauty, taking up the slack second. Worldly Beauty going on the move now, and she's up to challenge for the lead with 3 furlongs to go. Kiki Love is now third. Racing hard at it from fourth, it's Go Big Green. Darling Darley is equally working hard while racing into fourth now as they pass the 5/16. So of the 3 favorites, Worldly Beauty doing by far the best work. She runs to the top of the stretch on top by 2. From the outside, it's Kiki Love. From the inside, it's Cose. Then Go Big Green. Darling Darley just grinding home on the outside. They're off the turn. They're in the drive. It's Worldly Beauty who has this to throw away. Worldly Beauty by 4. There's nobody who can get her with an 1/8 of a mile to go. If you back Worldly Beauty, you can go collect. Even money is easy money. Worldly Beauty on the strength of the class drop. The surface change was no problem. She's an easy 5-length winner. Kiki Love holds on to second. Go Big Green third. Darling Darley a bit disappointing. She was fourth in race 3 at Gulfstream. They're off. Poor start, 8. Quick start, National Secret, who blasts off the mark from the high draw and will clear all the inside traffic with no problem at all. It's National Secret in front early. Eastern Extension rushing to catch up into second. From between horses, Live to Ride, Spit the Bits out in the middle. The 2 at the back, Deputy Tremont and 8. Half a mile away, it's National Secret and jockey Miguel Vasquez fleet of foot on the top end. They're still 4 lengths in front of Eastern Extension, who's second. Live to Ride on the outside is now third. Up to the outside, 8 fourth. Dropping back a touch is Spit the Bit, and Deputy Tremont is outgunned. National Secret has not seen a rival since the start of the race. He's 6 in front, a 1/4 mile from home. Eastern Extension trying to bridge the gap, so too Live to Ride, then Spit the Bit, and they're on their way home. National Secret, he has an 1/8 of a mile more to get, and he's 4 lengths in front. From the inside, Eastern Extension is now second, back to third, Live to Ride. Final 1/16 of a mile, National Secret. He's getting a bit fatigued, but the good news is he's fatigued with a huge lead. National Secret went gate to wire. He routs him here. He wins by 6. Up for second is Live to Ride, back to third, Eastern Extension in 104 flat. And they're off. Good start on the far outside for Ortis. Emerging between horses, Victory Dash. Uncle John is sent through at the inside. Uncle John's going to make the lead here in the run to the first turn. Victory Dash is second. Away third is Battle of Dover. Down at the inside goes Old Flag into fourth. Ortis was well in the stride, but he settles in fifth. He's a length and a half in front of My Great Illusion. Then Ready to Rain, and Foul Furious is last. So Edwin Gonzalez aggressive early with Uncle John, who gives him a 1.5 length lead over Victory Dash, who's on the chase while second. Battle of Dover third at the inside, a gap of 2 to Old Flag fourth. Followed fifth by Ortis, then at the inside My Great Illusion. Ready to Rain is next, and the trailer Remains Foul Furious. The opening quarter was 23-3. Less than 5 furlongs to run in the race. Uncle John in a bid to make all. He leads by a 1.5 lengths. Second is Victory Dash. Third is Battle of Dover. Old Flag and Ortis are next. My Great Illusion is along the rail. They're strung out over a ton of ground through a 46 2/2 mile. Around the far turn they race. Uncle John trying to run them off their feet. He leads by 2. Victory Dash is all in second. Old Flag to the outside, held together at the rail. Battle of Dover looks for a seam. Underway from the back are Ortis and My Great Illusion. They reach the top of the stretch. 3/4, 109-1. They're on their way home. The leader, Uncle John, he's 1/8 of a mile from Pay Dirt, and he's 2 on top. Trying to run home from the back, Old Flag in between horses. Victory Dash, Battle of Dover is next. Final 1/16 of a mile. They're not getting to the Uncle. Uncle John will take him down the road. Uncle John wins under Edwin Gonzalez by a 1.5 lengths. Second was Victory Dash. Third was Ortis, and then Old Flag, 132-4.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter, you've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
Up in the Preakness. And they're off.
Victor Espinoza with a lead by 6.
On the outside, they go on down to the midi. Affirmed and Ollie Dart. Here's the midi.
Blue Sky Dive.
Oil Orbit is a rocket now. She's simply above and beyond them.
Photo finish.
They're off. Slow break, Siljim. Quick break from the outside. Our Fortune Cookie heads off for the early lead. Here's Charlie's Beauty on the go. Jayana ridden into a good spot, third behind the speed. Away fourth is Shiloh, and after a messy start, the trailer is Siljim. In the run to the half-mile point, it's Jaramillo and Charlie's Beauty, clear by a 1.25 lengths. Our Fortune Cookie is second, 2 better than Jayana, who's a tripped out third. Back to fourth in Shiloh. Siljim is last. 22-1. That's a really quick opening quarter for the level and distance as they swing around the far turn. Charlie's Beauty by a 1.5 lengths. Jayana moving to take her on. She's up into second now. That's all for Our Fortune Cookie. Ridden in fourth is Shiloh. Siljim's had a lot of pace ahead of her, but she's a long, long way behind as the two favorites square off a 1/4 mile from home. With the advantage, it's Charlie's Beauty. Jayana moves to her within a length second. 4 back to Shiloh, then Siljim and Our Fortune Cookie. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Charlie's Beauty, tenacious on the top end and still in front. Jayana tries to press past 5 ahead of the others. Final 1/16 of a mile, it's Charlie's Beauty finding a little extra here under Jaramillo, and she'll get the job done. Charlie's Beauty goes gate to wire. Jayana was second, 5 ahead of Shiloh third, then Siljim fourth in 1:11-1. They're off. David's Rose off just a step slow. Amori Control was away the best and reaches out for the early lead. Fulminate sent hard from her inside gate. Nana's Corn Muffin mixing it up. So too Fields of Green, although she gets tightened up and shuffled back. Bodacious Brent is toward the back of the field, and the trailer is David's Rose. The leader is Fulminate. Fulminate to the far turn on top 3 parts of a length. Amori Control is their second. Nana's Corn Muffin retreats to be third. 2 back to the outside. Bodacious Brent together with Fields of Green. David's Rose at the inside. They reach the top of the stretch. A quarter of a mile remains, and Trejos moves on Amori Control. Fulminate tries to hold her off. Nana's Corn Muffin hooks for a run. She's got a shot from there. Off the turn in the stretch drive. They've gone awfully quick. Nana's Corn Muffin tries to reach Amori Control. Fields of Green tries to reach the embattled trio, and she's closing ground. Final 16th of a mile. Nana's Corn Muffin for a narrow lead. Running at her from the outside, Fields of Green, but the upset is on at 16-1. Nana's Corn Muffin wins. Second, Amori Control, then Fields of Green, and 56-2. They're off. And they're off. In the middle, Nerves of Steel ridden hard to get the early advantage, and Nerves of Steel will lead the charge to the first turn. Tap It 3 Times is away in second, with Navy Cross moving on his outside. He's in early third. In the orange colors, Clear Destination has taken a nice hold of the bit while racing in fourth in front of Dracon. He's there fifth. Saving ground is Swashbuckle up on the outside, Salvatore Prince. Smart Striker, the early trailer. They chase big long shot Nerves of Steel. Past the opening quarter with Nerves of Steel. In front by a length and a half, Navy Cross is second. At the rail, Tap It 3 Times is now third. Dracon is 3 wide. Clear Destination is in between horses. Then Swashbuckle, he's third last. Salvatore Prince is second last. And Smart Striker, the trailer, they're less than 5 furlongs from home. Nerves of Steel and Jose Morelos. They make the fractions. The quarter speed was 24-3. Moving on the outside, Navy Cross is second through a 48 4.5 mile. Tap It 3 Times is third at the inside with Clear Destination and Dracon. From the back, Smart Striker in between Salvatore Prince, and at the rail, Swashbuckle. They round the far turn and put on some speed. They approach the 3/4 mark, and the leader is Nerves of Steel by a neck. Perez just looked over his shoulder on Navy Cross and goes on the move now second. From the inside, Tap It 3 Times will try to tip and roll at a big price. On the outside, Clear Destination is underway, and they're on their way home. 3/4, 112-3. The favorites are now 1-2. It's Navy Cross with a length and a half lead and an eighth of a mile to hold it. Toward the outside, it's Clear Destination who takes aim second. Navy Cross is still in front. Clear Destination tries to get to him. 16th to go. Navy Cross driven out. Navy Cross will win it by a length and a half. Clear Destination second, 5 ahead of Tap It 3 Times third. Nerves of Steel fourth in 140-2. And Spurs away. Tap Gold was quick into stride, so was Street Rod, and these two race on early. From And You Wish, who's away in third. Out of their fourth and trying to angle over is the Red River Rebel. Moving out the rail, Sosua Summer secures a good early spot behind the speed. Left behind early are El Epigone and El Tin Marine. To the far turn they go. The leader is Street Rod, but only a half a length in front. On the outside, Tap Gold is second. In the waiting room in a perfect spot is Zayas on And You Wish, third and starting to creep closer. Red River Rebel is together with Sosua Summer. Out wide, El Apigone and El Tin Marine is last. They stack and pack and they turn for home. Street Rod and Tap Gold continue to spar. And You Wish starts to get to him now. Sosua Summer finds an opening toward the rail. They're an eighth of a mile from home. Tap Gold trying to fight on toward the rail. Sosua Summer to the outside. It's And You Wish. Then Red River Rebel. And You Wish has made a lead now. Sosua Summer second, but he's out of time. And You Wish trips out to win it. Second, Sosua Summer. Third was Tap Gold. Fourth, El Epigone. And Red River Rebel to complete your high five. 53-4.
And that's a wrap on the 9-race Friday card. We really hope to see you out here tomorrow, Saturday, at Gulfstream Park. We've got 11 races, including a couple stakes, ending with the Mr. Steel in race 11. And that's going to take you right up to Preakness 150 up at Maryland. Ron and Samantha are up there. A historic renewal of the Grade 1 second jewel of the Triple Crown. Come on out here to beautiful Gulfstream Park. We'll celebrate it together for a great 11 race card.